Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zoogle policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then. Bet that gel hiding something tasty.
Strike!
It's
almost too strong. Be my guest. You're finished. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Dragon Shell!
It's over.
Sweet dreams!
Take it away. Totally. In an instant. Impact block.
Prepare to be free!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
Come on. Dragon form.
Make it rain!
Slash.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there. By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait. Don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine. Let's get going. Thistleum was founded by Dahnans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Dahnans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not! Shion's our friend! Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long, but ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make...
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea, a part of me thought it served her right. That she... Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be
Who said it had...
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's... As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want.
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Okay.
Why? Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight. It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Onward and upward.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Onward and upward.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
Small.
But a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for? I can feel my power growing!
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy.
But what about Shion?
All the more reason to...
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may... We wear ourselves out now. Or...
That's right.
I'm fine.
Oh, really?
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next...
You mean there are still gaps?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 3?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is...
You're saying she
Dohalim. That's a bit of a...
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alpha, and you were wearing it the whole time.
I guess I'm...
So that's 300 years you were...
The reason...
All but a select few strong ones.
In which case, maybe...
It's certainly possible. As for how, I would...
I'm sorry for...
No apologies necessary.
So he finally admits...
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
This looks perfect.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch? I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your Are you yelling,
You... What? No. That's not what's happening during my...
invoke?
How do I put it?
Astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I...
Kind of. Okay, so...
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to whip...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah! What are you doing? You almost
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying...
I don't know what to do.
What do you mean?
Ah!
You were talking about me, weren't...
No,
Really?
cut it out.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I...
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but...
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight.
Because...
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to
Come to terms. You mean like Al...
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to...
Rinwell. Whoa! Get a look at this view!
Don't get so drawn into it you fall over now. Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen. You guys want to rest here? I feel sprightlier than before.
Onward. Upward and upward. What's this thing? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
What?
Do Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll, trust your judgment, Kisara.
We should be able to cook here.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it just me, Or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things at least...
I see. You hear that,
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear.
Not being subjected to unwarranted...
Yeah, that...
I think that's more of a...
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty.
Finally, some open space again.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
We managed to pull through.
I think I'm getting stronger.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing?
There's always room for improvement. Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Onward and upward.
This looks nice and tough.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to give up now.
More power to protect everyone.
And to be protected.
Yeah, that one. What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I always loved the sound of hammers banging away.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath while that thing seizes a talking meal.
So let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
This one's mine.
Take aim for the weak spot.
Eat this!
Can't get out of this.
I'll run you
Let's
down!
go!
Demon
Watch it!
Flaming meteor!
Armor won't save you!
Ready to
You're
go!
mine.
Slot denied!
You're finished. You picked the wrong fight.
Its defenses are down!
Beat it to death!
Tiger
Dragon Swarm.
Light
Double
Astral
Demon
Dance
Fang.
in the wind.
Fusing
No
Dawn.
air thrust.
Shot.
Raging Cascade.
It's over. Double Demon Fang.
Now we're not. Blah, blah, blah. That's it.
In a bind?
Here I come.
Freeze Lancer.
Make it break!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Raging Cascade.
Side to side!
Something's different from before.
It's about to come out. Look sharp.
It looks like we made a mess!
More with that
Look sharp!
Demon Fang.
Holy Land.
Time to shine!
Talon Hurricane.
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
You must have started hearing me. I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on our side, Wolverine.
Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack!
Air thrust!
Heal! I really
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
I'll smash you!
Holy Land!
Take this!
Radiant Sword!
Shine! Radiant light! You can't get out of this!
Dragon Shell! Fatal Arrow! Catapult! Now you're talking!
Shine! Radiant light! Boost of regeneration!
Take this! Almost there!
Oh, close enough. Take it away, Law.
I thought you'd never ask.
Regenerate! Our arts are being interrupted.
Okay, here I go.
Holy Land!
Watch yourself! Has incredible power!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, Holy Glimmer! Holy Land!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, Holy
Resonate
Glimmer!
with the
Holy
earth!
Land!
Stalagmite!
Ready to go!
A charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Lightning Orb! Purge Malevolence! Arcade
Resonate with the earth! No further!
Armor won't save you!
It's wide open.
It won't escape me!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, Holy
Stalagmite!
Glimmer! Holy Land! Now!
It's coming in an instant. Impact block.
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volrod?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.
you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here!
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Looks like we came out on top.
We just need to make sure we stay there.
Right. And without totally overdoing it.
Wow! Look what I just found.
You've collected an awful lot of those.
Hush. The pieces speak.
What?
These relics that have scattered about.
Really?
What? No!
But don't you sometimes mutter?
Its charm really shines through now that it...
He's in his own little...
You get just like him.
You're right.
Huh?
I sense a strange power from this. Ah, guess I misread the landing.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look! There it is!
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelegion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught. Though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia hold.
I guess I just thought you might...
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing it is Volron's stronghold.
Speaking of which,
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If Volron told us to come find him.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I sure hope not.
keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell.
Sorry. It's just...
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted?
Let's just hope he's keeping his...
What? Law?
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already.
Oh.
Sorry.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. You're right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
Looks perfect.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker.
Sorry.
What about yourself? You were part of a mage clan, right?
Hardly. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it.
Right. Sorry.
We were still made to study it every day. But that's what we did. Just like our parents.
If memory serves, mages have been your people were persecuted even before.
Yeah. The more I think about it, why didn't mages end up being...
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the number. Have you ever considered...
I guess I have.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did.
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone.
So, you either have the gift... When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. So the problem's not magic.
Yeah. Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. I want to go back to bed.
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there. Guess I misread the landing.
Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
These guys picked the wrong fight.
No complaints here. The more the merrier.
Just don't go getting any rash ideas.
Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.